MLB Network's coverage of Saturday Night Baseball is on the air from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Minnesota Twins and the Cleveland Indians. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Tyson Gambino will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right?
Leading off
a lot of nice
Minnesota,
options to have. You can go hard soft, you can go in and out, and anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. To his left, Rose. Throw on first, and one shortstop rounds after the other, 1 away. Now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Hero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first 2 guys in the batting order.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, no one really likes getting punked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Set, here it comes. In the dirt here. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And set up working. Plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in, when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Working for the punch out and the offering. He stays alive, still 2-2. 2-2 one more time. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1. Terry throw is in time. Into the box now, number 15. It leads things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Indians, the left fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
15.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully he passes the baton to this guy today, and he goes out and follows suit.
Now the 2-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Waiting on it, the right fielder. He's got it 1 away. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Ross, Dan, who stands out?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He's the team leader in runs batted in coming into this one. He just has a knack for driving in runs. Whether the runner's at first base or he's at second or third, it just seems like he's always driving the guys in. He even told me, when I get to the plate, I'm in scoring position. That's the kind of mentality he has, and it works.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And he goes up to get this one as he pops it up over toward the right side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch on the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Riding in, Andres Jimenez. He begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average. Without a doubt, the highest average.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. Standing in, Tim
Leading off
Hu, a
with the
couple of
Twins.
hits for him in
The
4
third
trips to
baseman.
the plate last night.
Good.
Ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. To 2-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. You guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when we look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. It's laid off, and the count runs full.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Drive, base hit to right.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate, usually gets deposited in
number 21.
In now, number 21. And he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. I'm set with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Off-speed pitch just missed inside.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looks like he's seeing it pretty good.
And fastball blew it right by him, and there's 2 down.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. With all the ball, what does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. 1 hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. Comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Going back is the center fielder. The track, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo shot to right center. 19th home run for him on the season as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
That is fit. The first baseman.
Into the box now. Josh Naylor. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that.
The right fielder.
I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Naylor stands at second with no outs. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. He will rip this one over to first in time for the out.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. Guys, this is not a team that's going to shoot itself in the foot. They're not going to have careless mistakes out there. They have the fewest errors in the American League, and look for them to flash the lever today in this game.
Mike Zunino comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder has a beat on it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Great job there by this power. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Now at the plate, Ryan Rhodes. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. Here's the 0-2. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory.
foul.
2 out, nobody on. Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. W is there, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors. Leading off the inning, Alex Healy. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Squared that one up just a little late. So 1-1 home. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting up. Detective.
Stepping in, Dan Robinson took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger.
Behind 0-2 now. But look out, hot shots at third, and there are 2 away.
Up next to the Twins.
So stepping in, Darren Obradovich. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Skied into straightaway right. Thomas is in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down go the... Striding in for the Indians, Oscar Gonzalez, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
Ball 1.
Ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting. Number 15.
So coming to the plate, number 15. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a liner. But unfortunately, right after shortstop for the second out.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Miles Strong. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. Under it is the center fielder, and that's the third out. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. Digging in, number 22. We begin the top of the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's
I got to
inside
count
and
1 and
low.
2.
It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Throw down to first, 1 away.
Now back.
Digging in to try it again. Shorty Holt. First pitch on its way. And a strike called at the knee. 0-1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Now the 1-1 pitch. It's laid off for ball 2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tim Koo. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. 2 out, nobody on. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Andres Jimenez. 0-for-1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire getting his head.
2-1 the count. One pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Weak roller right side. W loves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The ball.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Ramirez. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Back to that last 18, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Down and away, ball 1. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. 2-1 to Jose Ramirez.
Ball 2.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And this misses, so that will fill the count at 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Up next for Cleveland, the first baseman.
Ready for another chance? Josh Naylor. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Two runs on 2 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the fourth as that extends the inning.
Now
hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Count now a ball and a strike. To 1-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The count now at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for the Tribe as they're unable to add to their Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for Minnesota.
In now, Tyler W. Singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole output up until this point. Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Coming to the plate now, number 21 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a little blooper to center. It's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, second baseman.
Up next for Minnesota, Sean Oberdovich. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
After that hit right there, D-Roll, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Alex Healy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Behind 0-2 now. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest shot.
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Robinson.
First pitch on its way. Fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. Two balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Popped up, Ramirez. Foul ground, 2 down. The back now to the plate, Darren with Oberdovich. 2 out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Yep, that ball went out. It runs outside, it's ball 1. Two out, bases loaded. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Back on it is the left fielder. 1 run is score. And a second run is a throw. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. Throw won't get him.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box.
Number 22.
It's a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Standing in now, number 22. So look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. 1-0. Here it is. Hit hard back up the middle. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out, throw that shutdown inning up, and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Fouled away. Swing and a miss, and they'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth with a punch out, one away.
I always like watching pitches that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Stepping in now, Brian Roach. As they look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Bat explodes as this is popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
The batter, the center fielder,
standing in, Oscar Gonzalez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Softly hits a short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail 3-2. Ready for another shot now. Shorty he'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Thomas right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Tim Koo. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Fastball well off the plate for a ball. Here's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Heading out towards shallow right. In a few steps as he takes it, 2 down.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Tyler W. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
0-2 once more. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Zunino gathers it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Now in the box, number 15.
Leading off
comes
for
in
the
0 for 2
Indians,
thus far.
the left fielder, number 15.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Ready with another 2-2. Short, hit hard. Oh, just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now back.
Into the box now, Miles Straw. 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Pitch popped up. W is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now back. Second
In
baseman,
now for Cleveland, Andres Gimenez. Here comes the first pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Holt ranging forward. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're down 3-2. Back here in Cleveland, Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Your
Sam
attention, please.
Pitkin is on to pitch
Now
from the
pitching
bullpen
for
now
the
to start inning number 7.
Number 72.
So striding in,
Sam
number 21. He's
Pitkin.
1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Zero.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Byron Buxton
for
is
Minnesota.
up off the bench. It's a pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. And there's a base hit, so a good job off the bench to get him started here in the 7th. Well, after being late on a fastball
Now
there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. He understood that pitch sequence. He threw the fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off-speed.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And this will bang up against the wall. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Everyone knows that this guy's
The
numbers
batter,
are
number
not
5.
where he wants them to be
Designated
so
hitter.
far this year, but
Alex
you never know by that
Healy.
swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Stepping up now, Alex Healy. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Ladies
Royce
and gentlemen,
Lewis.
your
On the
attention,
pinch
please.
hit here. And if they don't walk it, they'll have a great RBI opportunity with runners at second and third and nobody out. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
Well, on the mound, he hasn't looked comfortable since the moment he came in out of the pen. Just not fluid with his delivery at all.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. Now a fly ball, but far too shallow to get that running. Thomas has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Digging in once again, and Robinson. Last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk. And the fourth player is out in order. Riding in once again, Darren Obradovich. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation. He seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Darren Obradovich goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Looking to keep this a 1-run game in the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, nothing in 1.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Outside, and he misses with it, 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The set and the 2-1. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. 1-run score.
And I can't emphasize enough how huge that at-bat was. It's great to be leading by 1, but those 2 insurance runs are absolutely critical at this juncture of the game. Well done.
Number 32 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Shorty will be his first assignment as he steps in with 2 men in scoring position now, but also 2 away. This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second, but he is in there with a 2-run double.
And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit feels like it might just be a little bit too much. They don't have many outs left to work with.
Stepping into the box, Tim Hu. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 4 runs here in this half inning. Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Number 15 there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Stretch time here at Progressive Field. It's the Twins 7 and the Indians 2. Byron Buxton will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 25.
Byron ready now. Jose Ramirez. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
It doesn't look very promising so far. This one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle. It's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Daniel Kalu gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Number
Set
54.
and the pitch.
Danny.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Popped him up. Who is there? 1 down. Digging in and looking for more. Josh Naylor. The first pitch to him. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Koo shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box, Lane Thomas.
Thomas.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High and deep to right center. And now over the wall. So we'll be at second here with 2 away. Ground rule double. Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike at the knee, 0-1. Thomas at second with 2 down. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in now, Tyler W. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Here it comes, 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Wow, with your swing to bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Here's Byron Buxton now. And he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Got him to go after that one. He's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right at it.
1-2.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. No one out with a runner at second. 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Drilled right back up the middle. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now that second base.
Stepping in, Obradovich. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and this That bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Gonzalez on the move. And he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Royce
That's the middle
down for out number 2 in the top half.
Yeah. Robinson.
From the stretch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that run will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop, Darren.
Now play Darren Overdundle. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's
now
outside.
fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Well, the shortstop got him played perfectly as he takes this in. Leading off the inning, Brian
Leading
Rose.
off for the
And they'll need
Indians,
him to get something going
the
here.
shortstop, Brian Rose.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball, down.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. So 1-1. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Number 22 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, center fielder.
First delivery
Oscar.
to him on the way.
Nope, that's a
Gonzalez.
ball.
Low, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ball and a strike. Line drive, snagged on a short hop. And the throw will get him at first as he threw that one while sitting on his wallet. And there are 2 away.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding.
Into the box, number 15. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Buxton has a play, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Tribe. Stepping into the box, number 22. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Nice execution right there. Back kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Shorty Holt. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Ball one.
Can't quite get the low
One
outside
ball, 2
corner
strikes,
there. It's
down.
1-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Count even at 2-2. Set and the 2-2 pitch. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Throw over to the bag.
he's safe.
Don't want to forget about it. Now another 2-2. And another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. The bouncer to the left side. He's got to hurry. One there. No real shot at 2 as he stays easily at first. Now batting. Cool. 0-4 with a strikeout first ball. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Tyler W. has got 3 hits, including a double to this point. From the stretch. Bouncer up the middle. A diving effort as it's off his glove. No chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
The center field.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Gilo, in a spot like that, that's an infield seamer. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
A swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there. So striding forward now, Miles Straw. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Number 4.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings. But guys have to earn that trust of their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Laid off, but in there for strike 1.
1-1.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. W right there, and a step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 0.
Settling in now, Andres
Second baseman,
Gimenez.
Andres.
First pitch on its way. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Liner toward right center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around.
The
Nice piece of hit.
Into the rear well.
As he takes a full strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. Fouled off. Jimenez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Swung on and missed. He got him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch and strikeout situation these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal.
And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
8-2 tonight's final. The Twins slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Number 58 takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 8 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, the Minnesota held the opposition at bay with